off the field on third down. So this is an unlikely position for me to be in to speak to such a distinguished group of people. Thank you. But I come here today with a question. What are the guiding principles for the future of college athletics? All athletics. I'm talking about football, basketball, Olympic sports, revenue, non-revenue, it doesn't matter. You know, my goal as a coach for my players, for our players, was to help them be more successful in life, that we would create an atmosphere and environment that would help them through personal development, academic support, 668 degrees in 17 years at Alabama, and help them develop a career as a football player. That was our goal, so that they were creating value in life and we were preparing them for their future past athletics. So what happened? You know, in this current system that we have, that became impossible to do, because people, instead of making decisions about creating value for their future, they were making decisions about how much money could they make at whichever school they could go to or transfer to. So I think we have a challenge here today about the ramifications of this current system on how it helps players be successful in their future, and how we can impact and create a system that will help and preserve the opportunity for student athletes to be able to have success in their future beyond athletics. So we need to develop an effective system of revenue sharing, authentic name, image, and likeness, authentic being you have marketing value, which now we have collectives, which just create opportunities, which just become pay for play. Eligibility issues where we have guys playing 6, 7, and 8 years. So you have 25 and 26-year-old people playing against 18 and 19-year-olds, which is not healthy. Transfer rules, we have over 4,000 people in the portal. Fans don't like it, support groups don't like it. It's not really healthy for players in graduation to transfer several times in your career. You really put yourself in a pickle in terms of your ability to graduate. So I think we need to come up with a system, and we obviously have to do it with the president's leadership and also with Congress probably, whether it's antitrust legislation or whatever it is, to allow student athletes in all sports, including women's and Olympic sports, to enhance their quality of life while going to college, but still provide opportunity to advance themselves beyond their athletic career, which is what the philosophy of college athletics and getting a college education has always been about. And how much does anybody talk about getting an education anymore? Nobody talks about it at all, which is the most important thing any of these student athletes can do in terms of enhancing their future.
All right, so like you said, like with the transfer portal stuff, I believe that if you're committed to like a college, I believe that you should stay at that college and don't transfer, even if it sucks. I believe that you should still like stay at that college that you're committed to, because like right after high school, you have to commit to either college or or not even go to college at all. But this is all I'm going to say for now. I'm just going to go and transfer this over to Mr. Braxton.
Hey there, everybody. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate you having me on the show. Highly appreciated. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, you know, I cover Donald J. Trump a lot. Um, but I mean, Nick Saban, you know, I'm not really into like the coaches and stuff. The only really football or sports that I really get is like a little bit of Ole Miss at a time. Um, but I mean, you know, yeah, what you said, it really doesn't even go into sports for me with that comment. It's just commitment. You should always have a commitment to something. If you start out with a goal, you should have a commitment to that goal. So, yeah, I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yes, of course. All right, so now we're just gonna be talking about for a little bit of breaking news according to me. We did have a family
Thank you, Mr.
today.
President.
I like everybody keep their thoughts and prayers in for down in Oklahoma today. Or sadly, their family sadly lost one of their members due to a EF2 tornado this morning. They were sadly ripped out of their shelter, and I like you to, I like all of you to keep your thoughts to them and their in your prayers. So yeah, this is all I gotta say for now.